Hello, you Mayhem Makers. I'm Mindy with Quilting Mayhem, and once again, we have Debbie from our machine department, because we're talking embroidery this week. And I mean machine embroidery, because there is also hand embroidery, which we do love. But this week I thought we'll talk machine embroidery, because we do have some of our embroidery machines on sale, particularly like the 590 is a great kind of beginner machine for machine embroidery. And embroidery is so much more than just monograms. Like when I first started, I think that's all I saw. Monogram a shirt, monogram a towel, monogram a bag. Like, okay, so what else can it do? So we thought we'd kind of show you some of the fun projects that you can do and talk about ways to learn how to machine embroider. So Debbie, you have an event coming up.
Yes. In June 12th and 13th, we have the OESD and Quilting Mayhem Embroidery Party, which we will be, the theme is travel, so we'll be making these different items. A little zipper bag.
These are so cute.
This is my favorite of all of the 5 projects, but it's a passport cover.
It's super
that you
cute.
embroider.
And your event does come with all the supplies to make this, right?
All the supplies, and if you don't have an embroidery machine, we will supply the embroidery machine.
These are adorable. I might need to steal
Eye
those.
mask.
You know, we could be taking naps.
Luggage tag.
With glitter vinyl, and it's got a little pocket on the back to put your information.
And for those of us who still like hardback or
Actual paper books.
actual paper books, we
Paper.
have a page saver.
Look how cute that is. This is great even for like kids with school books and stuff. They could mark their little books. So that's adorable.
So we'll be doing all 5 of these projects, show you how to do them, and send you away loving embroidery, machine embroidery.
Well, and one of the reasons why I say when you get an embroidery machine to do this type of event is because, especially like that one, you're getting your supplies. You're getting led through each project on which stabilizer you need, how to handle your thread, what happens if you lose your place or break a stitch in the middle of design. All those issues that you have somebody to guide you through them and learn your machine at the same time on all the steps that you would need to do to handle whatever happens during the event, or just how to get things set up. I know sometimes that's the hardest part, and you go, okay, I like this design, now how do I pick my stabilizer? How do I pick my material? How do I pick my thread? So doing those types of events definitely give you all of that kind of hand-holding as you get started. Of course, as you do more, you know what you're doing. You don't have to worry about that as much. We also have things like OESD Club. We have Embroidery Club. And Debbie, why don't you show these are some of the projects. So we have Deanne as our like embroidery guru who teaches a lot of our embroidery stuff. And she's teaching this. Oh my gosh.
So that's the pumpkin. This is called a freestanding pumpkin. And there's a little hole at the bottom so you can use a tea light and then it'll light up. It's super cute.
And the reason it's called freestanding is because it is actually stitched with, between the fabric, the stabilizer, and the thread, that it actually stands up and makes, like the pumpkin figure. So anything you see that says freestanding means that it can kind of stand on its own. Which is really cool, and they have Christmas villages and now Halloween villages and nutcracker. I mean, there's so much.
Oh my gosh, there's so many different things. OASD has some great projects. This is a little freestanding box and that opens up, so you can use that as even a little gift box.
I love that. That was so cute. Deanne might have to make me some.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the time.
But
I have a little embroidery fairy that makes me things.
The Machine Embroidery Club that we do monthly, and this will be in November, this one, and of course the pumpkin will be in October, but this is called an origami box. So isn't that cute?
That is tons of fun. Let's show my favorite. Can we show?
Oh yeah.
Look, the plant you can't kill.
This plant is all embroidery.
Except for the stem.
Well, the stem is not embroidery. That is
leaves.
correct. All of the leaves are embroidery. Isn't that amazing? And I mean, it looks real. It's pretty amazing.
And what's kind of cool is, so if you like this design or would want to do this, you can go to our website, go to quiltingmayhem.com. We have what's called an affiliate link. So go find OASD, click on it. You can buy it online, download it, and start stitching it out at home. And it does come with several different plants in that design set. So you're not paying money just for one. You actually get a variety of plants. So you could decorate your entire home with these lovely plants that don't even need watering, maybe a little dusting, and just enjoy it. But that's what's kind of cool with OESD is not only can you get designs here pre-packaged, we do have that option. You can also get them online if you're at home shopping in your jammies. Or we do have what's called Design on Demand. So this just started recently with OESD, and what's kind of cool is you can come in and go through the catalog, and it's a huge catalog of designs. And if you see something you like, you can be like, hey, can I buy that design? And you buy them single, not whole packs, so you can actually kind of piecemeal stuff out. Because I know sometimes you look at a design pack and you go, okay, I only like one. So this saves you money from doing a whole pack. You can pick one, or you can pick a whole collection. We can actually get you that design, get you on a Mayhem USB stick, and we just got these in. We're super excited. So we actually got our own little Quilting Mayhem USB that you can purchase to put your designs on and save them, and then you just know that these are always your OESD designs that you got here.
Yeah.
But you just tell us which design you like, and there's all kinds between, we have dancing and sewing, more travel, because Debbie and I, we love to travel. Easter, what do we got? Cutwork crosses, hearts, graduation. Oh, here's the good one.
Graduation here, we'll show you that.
All the graduation.
That's coming up.
But you can then take those designs home with you. So you don't have to worry about finding them on the website yourself. You're not necessarily buying an entire pack of something that you only want one of. So I like that you can kind of pick and choose and make your own custom pack of designs as you want them. And so that's really nice. And we have that going on all the time. You can just come, go through the book, see what you like, and buy designs anytime that you're here. Then we have Kimberbell. If you get our newsletters, we do quite a bit of Kimberbell events. So we have Kimberbell Club and Kimberbell events, and both of them are great ways to learn all kinds of different machine embroidery also. So kind of like our clubs, they do different designs on different types of materials. So you'll learn how to work on, canvas bags and vinyls. And
vinyl, cork. I mean, there's just all kinds of things. Some examples. Here is the thing that they made, and it's picture frames. And there's vinyl in the front, which is another medium that's often used to embroider with. You've got felt in the back. That's what the back looks like. Isn't that cute? And you can choose, these are Kimberbell fabrics, but once you have the design, you can use whatever fabrics you want.
And that is a nice thing. You can replicate all the little projects over and over and over again as much as you want. Look at this little guy this was, St. Patty's Day.
It's so cute.
But look at, this is, once again, another Kimberbell with some leather, some glitter, and then you just do a little jar and have fun. And this is great for gifts for kids and stuff.
And then a fanny pack.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and you get this all embroidered and stitched out, and add, you get the pattern for everything. Add your waist.
That one was popular. That was this month's club, and oh my gosh, we had to make more kits because that one was super popular. Cute. And then this, I really like this one.
Yeah.
Because this really shows how versatile machine embroidery can be. So this is showing you that this is all done in your machine. So you're doing applique, you're doing fancy stitches, you're doing like chenille. They even have a way to chenille things, which you could do that in just machine embroidery, all in one little design in a hoop. So this is definitely beyond monogramming. They have just figured out how to do all kinds of different things.
Well, and so I know we've got the chenille, but the fringe, and I'll do this sideways. See if you can tell. See how that fringe is there. So you kind of get a 3D effect, which is so fun.
Fringe is a lot of fun, and they do that quite often, which I love. And they even had this cute little promo pattern, which was, it's a little chapstick holder, but it's with leather, and it's all stitched on the back, and it has this cute little bee tag, little keychain, so you have your chapstick with you all the time. just cute little things. But this kind of stuff, this is what makes it nice for you when you're learning. It's a small, easy project, but guess what? You're learning how to work with leather. You're seeing how your machine behaves with leather and what threads and what needles and all those kinds of things. And do you need to stabilize? Do you not need to stabilize?
And I'll just clarify, faux leather. It's not
okay,
real leather,
it is faux.
but it is. So a lot of times we'll have customers say, "Oh, I don't embroider. I don't think I'll get into that because I don't have little kids." Well, clearly you don't have to have kids to embroider. We have gone certainly beyond the little baby designs.
Lori might not get this back.
I know,
Lori is our Kimberbell educator. We love her. So she's been teaching Kimberbell since pretty much we first opened. Okay, I like this. This is fun. Guess we're taking this on my next travel. And so Lori's been with us, pretty much since we opened, teaching Kimberbell, trained by Kimberbell. And so she is our Kimberbell guru and is fabulous. So not only does she teach our club and will teach you how to do these projects, but she also teaches all the different events. So the new Kimberbell Spa Day, all those kinds of things. She will teach it virtually for sure. So if you're not local and want to participate, we do have the virtual option. And then there are some of the events that we do in-house for those of you that are local and like to get together and kind of like me, I like to learn more in person. It's kind of fun that way. So we do have some of those events also for Kimberbell, and they're all on our calendar through the end of the year. And Kimberbell Day that's coming in July it's coming, and I'm sure we've got it going. So much going on.
And the thing is, when you do a project and you do it virtually, you go ahead and sign up and pay for everything, and then we will mail that to you, and you get it just before the event. And then when when Lori's doing the virtual event, you're able to ask questions during that time too. So, if you have any questions, she's made all of the projects, so she's very, very knowledgeable in it all and able to help you out.
Yep. And guess what else you can do with an embroidery machine that maybe isn't just a project? Maybe you don't want the little cute stuff, but you want to get your quilt done, but maybe don't have room for a long arm. There we go.
So we have called computerized quilting, and we'll see if you can see the detail in this. So do you see that stitching there? This was all quilted
in the hoop.
So the bear here, you see all the circles there. So we've done that.
Might be easier to see.
Maybe.
You still have it.
Did you see it? Okay.
There's the back side. It's kind of hard because the thread is the same color as the back of the quilt.
Well, those quilty rules where you're trying to match your thread to your backing. What?
But all of this whole quilt was quilted with computerized quilting with this hoop. And so what Bernina has some of these hoops with a knob. So we just pinch here, that gets our inner hoop out. And go ahead and let's just show how easy this is. So have that outer hoop, we have the inner hoop.
Takes a village.
Normally I'd do this on a flat surface, but we're gonna turn this.
We're going mayhem style today.
Yeah, it's hooped, and now of course we would have it lined up, and if we didn't have it lined up, that's still okay because there's something called pinpoint placement where you can get it exactly the way you need it. Then put that in there. There we go. Get that hoop on, and then you would pick your design, and it would quilt your quilt together. So you put the backing, the batting, and the top. It's all in that hoop.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I know some of you want a little more precision in your quilting versus just free motion, but can't afford or don't have the space for a long arm, those kinds of things. It's nice that you have this option now if you have an embroidery machine that you can do it in the hoop, and so you can do quilting, you can do borders, you can do block. I mean, there's a lot you can do just with a hoop in your machine, which is fabulous.
And there's, Bernina has multiple sizes of machines. Of the embroidery machines, the current line, this is the smaller of the machines, and it goes up to the 880, and that's needle to red. The needle is 12 inches, which we know the new mystery machine, which is the Bernina 990, rumor has it, it's going to be larger than the 8 series. So you're going to even have a larger area to embroider. So I don't know what size that is, but I'm super excited.
Oh my gosh, so much. You get so much of a block done just all in one. So
or a couple of blocks at a time.
Oh yeah, huge parts of quilts done on that fancy new. I'm telling you, it still needed to be like the Mayhem mystery machine, but here we are. It's just the mystery machine from Bernina. The only other thing I wanted to talk about as we're talking embroidery and what makes things a little bit easier and trying to learn and do things better is my favorite accessory is the multiple spool holder. This thing, it will fit on all kinds of different Bernina machines. So yes, it will most likely fit your machine unless you have one really old. But it will fit the 5s, the 7s, the 8s, you name it. Yep. And it will hold a whole bunch of spools. I'm trying to remember. 2, 4, 6, 8, like a dozen spools. And it's just a nice little attachment. And it just screws onto the back of your machine, and then you have your thread stand, especially for embroidery. So if you're swapping out a whole bunch of thread colors, you can just line them up and just pick them as you need them to change. So you're not like having to dig them out and take them off your table, because if you're like me, I'm knocking them off the table and they're on the floor and lost, or the dog has it the next thing I know. It's just all right there, stationed to go, and you just pick those threads as you need it. And I love that thing.
And my spool holder at home, yes, I have spools of thread on it, but I also have stacks of bobbins on it too. So,
it will hold all kinds of accessories and things, and it has foam in it, so you can actually park a needle in it too.
Yes, yep, done that. And I have to say that there's different types of connectors to the machines, like the 5 series, the 7 series, you screw in the back and then you put the spool holder on that. And on the 8 series, there's a different way that it goes into the back of the machine, but it does support the multiple types of machines.
I'm gonna just hold the whole thing. Look at me.
Yeah.
Just taking the machine apart. It's fine.
Yeah, and it has the
thread maps.
I'm gonna.
Don't break that.
Don't make it.
Don't make Andy mad at you.
So anyways, it is, I love mine. So
yeah, and so there's just a bracket that's attached on the back, and then it slides in there.
Now, do you have to have it for embroidery? No. Does it make your life easier? Yes. And we have been selling them hands down, and we do have some more on order. So if you want to get yours, you can, come on in or go online.
Yeah, go online. They're on the website. Order them now.
Yeah.
And you don't have to embroider to need one. Like, you can just be a regular quilter.
Oh, yeah.
And if you change threads for quilting and those kinds of things, like, it has all kinds of uses. So it's not just embroidery, but it is one of my favorite accessories. So one of the things I wanted to talk about as we were talking kind of all things embroidery. And don't worry, we will start giving you some more tutorials and more YouTube. We're still working on those YouTube videos of trying to help teach new things, different things about fabric and machines and techniques. So we're loading up.
And if you have a technique or something that you would like to learn, go ahead and send us a message and let us know what it is you'd like to learn more about.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it can be pretty much anything. You want to know about needles, threads, tensions, fabrics, patterns, how to do anything, cutting, you name it. Come up with those questions. We love to answer them. And create videos for you guys to help teach you things. So let us know. We'll gladly do it for you. But otherwise, hopefully this has helped kind of explain a little bit more about machine embroidery, all the different things you could do, and hopefully you're having a lovely day.
Yeah.
Keep on stitching.